Hello coders, I hope you are coding well. In the previous video, we created the full stack post FAQ API and page. And in today's video, we will create two APIs which we need to update the product. The first API we need is get product by ID and the second one is update product. So let's get started. Because only admin can update the product details, so we will create these APIs in the admin folder. So inside the services package we will open admin product service implementation, and here we will add a method to get the product by the ID, and this method will return product DTO, and we need to name this method as get product by ID, and in the params we will mention long product ID. In this method we will create optional variable of product, and we can name this as optional product, and here we will call our product repository dot find by ID method, and in the params of this method we will pass product ID. After this we will add one if condition and we will check if optional product is present. Then we will write the return statement and we will call optional product dot get DTO. And as you know, we already created a method get DTO in the product to convert the product entity to the DTO. Now let's go back to admin product service implementation, and here we need to write the else block, and in this else block we will return null. We will check this response in our controller and we will return appropriate message if we got the null from this method. Now let's copy this and let's paste it here in the admin product service. Now let's go back to admin product controller, and here we need to write the endpoint for this API call, and this API will return response entity of product DTO, and we can name the method as get product by ID, and after this we need to mention the path variable annotation and we will mention long product ID. Inside this method we will create one product DTO and we will name this as product DTO, and we will call admin product service dot get product by ID method, and in the params we will pass product ID. After this we will write if condition and we will check our product DTO is not equal to null. Then we will return response entity dot OK, and here we will pass our product DTO. After this we will write the else block, and if our product DTO is null then we will return response entity dot not found, and then we will call the build method. After this we will mention the annotation for get mapping, and the URL for this API will be /product/product ID. Now let's go back to our admin product service implementation, and here we need to create the method to update the product details, and this method will also return the product DTO, and we can name this method as update product, and in the params of this method we will mention long product ID and product DTO, and here in this method similarly we need to get the product by the ID, so we can copy these two lines and we can paste them here, and after the product we need to create another variable here which is category, and we can name this as optional category, and we will call category repository dot find by ID method, and in the params we will pass product DTO dot get category ID. After this we will update our if condition and we will write another statement here which is optional category dot is present. So the both product and category should be present in our DB, and if they are not present, then we will write the else case here and we will return null from this method. If the product and category is present, then we will create a product here and we will set the value in it by calling optional product dot get. Now we need to set the product name, so we can use product dot set name and we will get this name from product DTO. After the product name, we will set the product price and we will set the product description. After the description, we will set product category and we will pass optional category dot get. After this, we will write one if condition here and we will check product DTO dot get image, and if it is not equal to null, then only we will update the image of the product. And here we will call product dot set image and we will use product DTO dot get image dot get bytes. And to use this get bytes method, we need to add exception to the method signature. And at the end, we will write the return statement and we will call product repository dot save and we will pass our product here. And then at the end, we will call get DTO method to convert it to DTO. Now let's copy this and let's paste it here in the admin service. And let's go to our admin product controller and here we need to write the endpoint, and this method will also return response entity of type product DTO, and we can name this method as update product. And here we need to mention the path variable annotation and we will mention long product ID. And after this, we need to get the product DTO with the image, and to do that we need to give @model attribute annotation so we can get the image as well. And in this method we will create the product DTO and we will name this as updated product, and we will call our admin product service dot update product and we will pass product ID and product DTO in the params. Now to return the response entity, we can copy this code and we can paste it here, and we need to replace this product DTO with updated product. And we need to add the throws exception statement here as well. And at the end, we need to annotate this method with @put mapping, and for the URL we will pass /product/product ID. And that's it for these APIs. Now let's run our application. And as you can see, our application is up on port 8080 without any errors. And that's it for this video. In the next video, we will create a page to update the product and we will call these APIs from the Angular.